Hey guys, this is Temurofis from tbreak.com, and today we'll be looking at the 2013 Volkswagen Passat CC. This is the new version for the Passat CC that VW have introduced for the new model with a facelift. Inside you'll notice though that a lot remains unchanged from the previous model. So let's have a look inside. Notice that the touch panels, the wooden trim along with the metal trimming is pretty much the same as the old CC. Leather seats with brown and black two-tone color over here. The center console is completely silver and brushed metal finishing over here. And if you have a look at the back, obviously VW is selling this as a coupe sedan. So you'll notice that the roofline is arching significantly towards the back, and you'll see that towards the back, the rear windows, they're pretty sharp down. Despite the lowering roof, you'll notice that it's still pretty roomy back. There's bucket seats over there, so everybody is sitting comfortably. One thing you'll notice though is that the rear view, the back window is extremely small. Keeping in tradition with true coupes, you can hardly see anything. Guess the idea is to only keep on looking forward. Now coming back to the main console, you notice the steering wheel is pretty much standard on as it is on all VWs. You've got the same dial cluster, at least the same trip computer that shows you most of the information over there. And if you will notice here that it's pretty standard, again in touch with the old like the regular CC from the previous model. These are the different options. Again, you can scroll up and down over here, which will show you different statuses. So these are settings. Again, you can change quite a lot over here. And if you look at this, trip computer shows you quite a lot. So yeah, there's quite a lot of information that's showed up over here. If you look at the center console with the center main navigation screen, notice it's pretty much standard VW. You've got the radio media setting, which is currently playing the Bluetooth audio. Phone settings, fairly simple once you fix it. Tone settings, you've got like the basic setup, nothing too hi-fi, but you can make decent changes around. Once you look at the maps, standard layout that you would get in pretty much any VW. This is 3D, well not 3D as in the layout looks 3D. Navigation, so you can enter your destination and everything. Traffic currently, as usual, not available over here. Setup where you can customize quite a lot of the options. DVD playback as well. If you look down over here, you'll notice that the climate control center looks pretty sleek. Got quite a lot of options. Moving down, you'll notice that the 6-speed DSG gearbox. You can see the parking brake, start, stop, traction control button, as well as the parking assist buttons, the parallel parking button, which I still haven't tried, and the dynamic chassis control button, so you can go from comfortable, normal to sports mode. And this raises the flap, the curtain at the back rear seat. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the inside of the Passat CC. Let's take it off for a spin and see how it is. Right, so the first thing that I noticed about the new Passat CC is that, the engine, the base, it shares the same as the rest of the VWs, which is a 2-liter turbo. So that makes 210 horses and 280 Newton meters of torque. Pretty decent for a car this size. I would say in the normal driving mode, it's not exactly what you would call fast, but fairly comfortable. And on highway speeds, you get adequate acceleration whenever you want it. When you're putting it in the sports mode, the thing is that that is when you feel the car getting a bit too heavy, because it shifts all the way beyond the original red line of 6,000 RPM to 7,000 RPM. The car doesn't exactly propel as fast or as much as you'd like, because the noise is too much. Still, that's not to say that the car isn't exactly fast. It is a decently sized family hauler, fairly powerful, and 0 to 100 in just over 7 seconds. So I would say that in terms of power, it's pretty adequate. The right side is very comfortable. Road noise, it's a bit iffy. On highways you can hear certain cars, but not a lot of ambient noise. And yeah, overall as a comfortable ride, I would say that the Passat CC is quite an exceptional car. Definitely worth a try out. And if you're in the market for a regular sedan that looks gorgeous, then definitely give this a try. Thank you for watching, and see you next week.